Hello everybody, Frozen here with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video for the first time in weeks, maybe even like a month or two. And well, the reason I've been gone so long, well, you can check my first channel for that. Like, I'll leave the video link in the description. I'm very sorry about that, but today I'm bringing you a Shaddoll train deck profile and a duel replay against 6 Samurais in the beginning. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Now keep in mind this is OCG exclusive since the TCG does not have the special field spell yet, but we'll manage without it, hopefully. This deck is totally meta. But yeah, Train Shaddoll. The reason this deck works is because one of the fusion monsters, El Shaddoll it's like Shekhinaga or something, is a level 10 Earth Machine type, and that just has so much synergy with the deck, so we're just going to load this funny replay against 6 Samurais, and I open up pretty bad. And I'm kind of a noob against him, but this deck is so OP, so let's just start up the replay. So he goes first, sets this card that I hate. So I didn't draw a single train card, so I go for the field spell, discard, and at this point I didn't realize it would not activate Beast's effect since it's a cost. I'm kind of an idiot, but I still got the search, so that's okay. And so without realizing that, so I just decided to attack over it. Not very smart, I guess, but what can you do? So he gets Kagemusha. Wasn't realizing what he was playing at the time. 6 Samurais are actually okay. So he's got the United out for all the draw power. He just starts spamming the field, and it's kind of ridiculous. So he's going to make this card, which can boost any attack to 2,000. And what I didn't notice about this card was its original attack becomes 2,000. So this card still gets the 1,500 attack boost. It makes its attack 3,500. That's just like, it blows me away. So I Book of Moon it, but Kagemusha changed it. I just didn't want him. Well, I was such a noob there. Did not realize Kagemusha's effect. I thought it was only useful as a tuner and an asceticism target. But he runs out of time. He took too long on his turn. I like nearly cried. I was like laughing at him so hard in chat. Too good. But now this is where things get fun. We start to learn how amazing this deck truly is. I didn't realize Xian's effect could be activated on both turns, so he boosted his attack and destroyed my dragon. Noob alert. But hey, that's the last newbie mistake I make, I promise. And now, like, I'm about to, like, murder his field. So he goes for number 101, but, Superior Dora, 2 OP, let me read his effect real quick. So, once per turn during either player's turn, you could detach it, and you could target one face-up on the monster on the field, and it's unaffected by card effects, so he can't do anything. Tries to remove it, tries to absorb it, he can't do anything, and of course I get another search. So I go for the Shekhinaga. As you can see, is a level 10 Earth Machine type, so much synergy, and I special summon off her special summon. And I make this card to burn, pretty typical. And then I just clear his field. Now he has this card called Air Force in his hand, so it's basically like a Compulse Mirror Force. Which is kind of weird, and it's kind of funny because before this I'd be like, lol, watch him like have Mirror Force or something. I like totally called it. So I burn him, and then I activate his effect so he can't be destroyed, and then I go in for game and Air Force lol. But luckily, no despair, this deck is too OP. I just special summon a bunch of level 10s and make Gustav Max and burn for game. So he just gave up. So now I'm going to show you the deck profile for this, and I'm sorry I didn't explain it more in the beginning. If you don't know what trains are, they're basically a rank 10 spam deck, so you can bring out super awesome cards like these Super Dreadnought Rail Cannons, and this guy, which just nukes back row basically, and it's just super cool, and it has so much synergy with Shaddolls, it's kind of ridiculous. So let's get on to the deck profile. First off, we have 3 Night Express Knight and 3 Heavy Freight Train Hurricane. You need 3 of each of these. If you don't, you're a scrub and you're not playing the deck right. So basically, this card is the level 10 that you can normal summon without tributing, and this card you can special summon it when you normal or special summon a Earth Machine type. So you can special summon this card when you special summon Shekhinaga. So yeah, please someone tell me how to pronounce that. It's killing me. We have next up for a little bit. I'm just gonna go over the train engine. I cannot talk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go over the train engine first. We got one express train trolley alley. I just like this card just because it can give me an extra boost in attack, because this deck's liability is, even though that a lot of the cards have super high attack, if my opponent has something with more than 4,000 attack, I'm gonna lose basically, and this card's really helpful for boosting my monsters. I just hit exit. Noob alert. I have 3 Ruffian Railcar. This card's basically a searcher, and it's a target for this field spell, so it's really amazing. You have to run 3. For our Shaddoll engine, we run 2 Beasts, consistency, 2 Dragon for back row, 2 Squamata for extra dump, 1 Hedgehog for search, and 2 Falco for whatevers. I'm also running 2 Mathematician for dumping Shaddolls and getting off plays a little bit earlier than usual. Next up, we have 1 Allure of Darkness, best consistency card in any deck running Dark Monsters. Got 1 Galaxy Cyclone, just a personal preference over Night Beam and MST, but you can run whatever you want. 1 Raigeki, 3 Shaddoll Fusion, 1 Soul Charge, 3 Terraforming to search this card. I just sneezed on camera. I'm wonderful. 1 Foolish, once again, to get Shaddoll's effect. I run 1 of these cards called Special Schedule, which is pretty fancy. You can special summon a machine-type monster with 3,000 or more attack and special summon it in face-up defense position. So basically you can re-special Night Express Knight if you have to. And also if the set card is destroyed, you can add 1 level 10 Earth Machine type to your hand. So you can recycle Shikanaga with this card, which is pretty cool. 2 El Shaddoll Fusion. I don't want to run 3 just because it can get really cloggy. I might even run 1, but not really sure. I run 1 Book of Moon, 1 Limiter Removal. If this card wasn't limited, hey, I get it, puns. I would definitely run 3 of these. It's so good with this deck, especially with this card not being target affected. And lastly, the main card of this deck that makes it work is this field spell. So now I'm going to take some time to explain it. So basically, it has 2 major effects. If a level 10 Earth Machine type monster is summoned on your side of the field, you can special summon 1 level 4 Earth Machine type monster with 1,800 more attack from your deck and make it level 10. So you can get 1 of these 4 cards and make it level 10. And so basically, if you normal summon this, special that, and use this card's effect to get that, you can get instant back row nuke, and his attack becomes 5,800. What's not to love? And it's just a really good card. And the second effect is, if you have a crap hand like I did, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and add 1 level 10 Earth Machine type monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use 1 revolving switch or effect per turn, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's just if you have a bad hand. It's also a free search, so it's really, really good. Okay, on to the extra deck. We run 3 El Shaddoll Shikanaga. This card's amazing on its own, but since it's a level 10 Earth Machine type, it activates this card's effects, and it's targetable by this, so it's definitely really good. I run 1 El Shaddoll Winda because I do run a lot of Dark Monsters in this deck, so it can be useful in those tight spots. For Synchro, since, Falco is a tuner, I run 1 Goyo and 1 Black Rose, just 2 staples that are really OP. We got 1 Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. I just love saying that. This is the only one that requires 3 level 10 monsters, and basically, you can just destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. And your opponent can't activate spell or trap cards in response, so it's better than a Feather Duster, actually. It's just super good. Next up, for our other rank 10s, we got Sky Palace Gangaradai. This is basically it pops and inflicts 1,000 damage, so it's cool. We got 2 number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Superior Dora. Wow, that was a mouthful. And basically, it can target 1 card on the field, and it's unaffected by other card effects, which is really amazing. We also got 2 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max, which basically burns your opponent. It inflicts 2,000 damage. You saw I won by that last game. I run 1 Castell, 1 Exciton Knight, and 1 Emerald. These are kind of interchangeable. These are just my 3 favorite, but you can run whatever you want for your staple rank 4s. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this deck profile, and definitely subscribe for more content. Once again, I'm sorry for being away for so long, but I definitely will be resuming videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.